So yeah, it's really fascinating. So a long time ago it was discovered that there's some compounds in daffodil bulbs which stop other flowers from growing. I'm not sure if you knew, but you shouldn't put daffodils in a vase with other flowers because the other flowers wilt and die before they should do. So there's a powerful anti-growth compound present in daffodil bulbs. Daffodil bulbs are actually quite toxic as well, so you've got to be careful with them. But recently, in the 70s, they were able to isolate the compounds that were responsible for this anti-growth. And this anti-growth activity found in nature turns out to be anti-cancer in people. So, so these compounds have found great interest as potential anti-cancer drugs. Unfortunately, the prognosis for brain cancer is really poor. Survival rates are 10% after 5 years. So we really need new drugs. It's a very difficult thing to target. It has to pass the blood-brain barrier, which keeps all the nasties away. So it's a difficult thing to target. These compounds actually are very effective at targeting brain cancers. And so we need more research in this area. Because of the nature of these drugs, they're able to pass this barrier and do their magic. So we need to develop them. So they're not actually, they're actually very difficult to isolate from the natural source. There are other drugs on the market that have originated from daffodils. Galantamine is clinically in the clinics to treat Alzheimer's, and this is actually from daffodil bulbs. But the property of those molecules, they're very water soluble, and so it's easier to extract from the natural source, and it reached market. These compounds, these anti-cancer compounds, narcyclacine and pancreatistatin, they're actually not very water soluble, and it makes it much more difficult to isolate from the natural source. So there's a lot of research going on at trying to improve the efficiency of extracting it from the natural product, and what we're trying to do is, so that's the top-down approach, and what we're doing is the bottom-up. We're trying to make it from scratch. It's a bit difficult making the natural product itself because it's very complicated, so we're trying to build easier things but still retain potent biological activity. Next steps, it's always dependent on funding, but as with cancer you need a collaborative team, a strong collaborative team, and we've built that. So now we have collaborators in Exeter, Bristol, Cardiff and here in Bath. Between us we cover all the aspects of cancer research, brain cancer research, so we've got the collaboration. We just need to establish that collaboration, get preliminary data, hopefully attract more funding, and develop and try to find a lead compound for further development.